Okay, so we are here on Thursday, March 14th at 6 o'clock. We're at the Council on Aging. This is the Open Space Committee. And maybe we'll just go around and say our names this time.
Liz Nash.
Brian Reynolds.
Joan Gladue Morton.
Amy Knox.
David Zalonis.
Devini Boyajian.
And LakeCAM is recording. Is anybody else? Nope. Oh, good. All right. So we're going to go quickly over the review status of the open space plan.
Okay, Tracy has the open space plan. She's working to get it into the form we needed to get into. I just gave everybody a copy of the goals and objectives. Review them. If you see anything that you don't believe is true, or you want to add, or take something out, let me know maybe by the middle of next week. And Devini and Liz have both said they're both volunteering to put it into an Excel spreadsheet. So you two can decide who's going to do it.
Oh, she offered. I said, sure.
I just know it won't be me.
Yes. And then they just drop it off to you or to Tracy?
Send it to me in a Word document.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll send it to you, and you can just drop that off to me.
Yep.
And send it to me in a Word document too, because I'll give that to Tracy as well after she's done with what she has, because she has 1 through 7.
Yep.
This is 8 and 9.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right.
That was a lot of work.
I
I have
bet.
to keep putting things in, taking things out, scratching things in, scratching things out. I
I
mean,
know.
some of them are the same and some of them are very different.
Can I ask where you got the different ones from?
Things we discussed in the
Oh.
plan, because the things from the 2012 plan weren't necessarily pertinent to what we're doing now.
Correct.
And some of the things we're doing now, we weren't doing then, so you'll see.
Yes. Okay.
I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, and then really what you need to do is just read the action,
Yep.
because those are the actions that we would support.
Right.
And then these are the other groups that would be involved.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much the action is what's important.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
And if you have any changes or ideas, just send them back to me.
Do you guys want to go over these together or just?
I think you might just want to take, they're pretty big, so
Okay. Do you
Take
want to be?
we'll be here all night.
Okay. Okay. So we won't go. We'll take them home and then we can.
And if you, and just tell me, and then I can change it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Huh?
This is huge.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a lot of work, Joan.
It was a lot of work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But can you put things in? Oh, wait, that needs to go over here, take it out of here,
Yeah.
put it over here.
You started with the original.
I started with the
building.
original,
Yeah.
and then I took the goals and objectives that we had talked about
Mm-hmm.
before,
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
and I put them in, but they weren't quite what we were, after we had talked about other things after that,
Yeah.
so they weren't quite the same as when we talked about them last year. So I like fiddled around with them a little
Yeah.
bit and updated them, and took out some of the things that we'd put in before and put in other things.
Yeah.
So I think we're all set.
But if anybody has anything,
If anybody had anything that they think I should have added,
yeah,
or something that they don't agree with that I put in, just let me know and we'll scratch it out
Yeah.
before we make the document.
Okay. So we got a little homework to do. Sounds like to go over it. Yeah. And add or whatever. And can I just ask you what is that EUEEA?
Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs,
So it's EO. Okay.
EOEA.
EOEEA. Okay. Sounds good. I just didn't know what.
Which
that
I think, because we got that email the other day, I should have said Executive Office.
was. No, that's okay. It's okay. I was just
Because
asking.
some people might not.
I didn't know that one.
Exactly.
I knew some of them.
You probably know the other ones.
That's fine. Okay. So we're moving along with the open space plan. That's great. All right. I have on here to approve November minutes. I don't know if anybody looked at them.
Only one, so one correction at the Lakeville Senior Center.
Oh,
That's all.
senior center. Okay. You can make that amendment.
Otherwise, I make a motion to accept the minutes as amended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Fantastic. All right. Liz, do you want to talk about that email about the money for maybe an informational meeting?
sure. Well, so after we had talked about it last time,
Mhm.
and I was looking at it again, and we do have a very short time frame. But I tripped over, when I was looking through my emails, open space emails, I tripped over a list of the properties in town that are that are chapter 61, and it was something that actually Jesse Medford had gotten way back in 2020.
Mm.
And I was looking at it because the whole point of that neighborhood outreach
Mm-hmm.
grant was properties 40 acres and more, I believe is what I read. And so it would be helpful if we actually knew who was that actually referred to before
Yeah.
we go out printing something or making decisions about how to spend
Right.
I think
money.
that's true, yeah.
But so the tax assessor should be able to give us another list of
They
the
should,
folks who have
chapter land.
chapter land, and then we could pick through that, the people who have 40 acres and up.
Right.
You know, it's not hard to send them a postcard, a little invitation, I mean, maybe here,
Yeah.
just to have a little very short, you know, nothing dramatic, and ask them first what they're looking for. I mean, some of them won't be interested, I assume, because some
Right.
of them, that's their nest egg and they
Mhm.
need it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But others may be very interested in options of saving all of it or portions of it.
Is the grant for, if we apply for this grant, is it has to be over
I'm gonna
40
kick back to
acres?
David because I asked him if he could, because he has a little bit, he seemed to be interested, and he has a little more time than I do. I asked him if he could.
I don't recall on the 40 acres
I thought it was
detail.
something I read in
But
there.
I know the time for this year is.
For this year, yeah.
Said she could extend it to the end of April, but that would be everything completed by the end of April, so.
Well, I
she-
was thinking.
She feels they're gonna do it again next year. They've been doing it every year for the last few years.
Well, so what I was thinking was, instead of worrying about, I mean,
We can worry about it next year, maybe.
we could do something this year
Yeah.
that doesn't cost anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Start planning it now, figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And get on next year's.
Yeah.
But even more so, if we actually contacted people that fit the description in that grant and got, it doesn't cost anything to ask them to sit down with us.
Yeah,
I
do
mean,
some-
we can,
Prep work now, and then I think they renew it in September, so if we're already in
Is it?
September,
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
you know, that's only 6 months from now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, and I was just wondering, like, if it doesn't have to be to 40 acres, even if somebody has 10, 15, you
I'm
know?
afraid this one was 40, I swear I read that.
Yeah, maybe we
in there.
can
I'll have
just,
to read through it again. She sent a lot of information,
yeah,
you know, through the links
Right.
in
Yeah.
the email.
because
Yeah.
even if we don't even say go with this and we still put to something together, informational,
Well,
like, and like
yeah.
welcome people even if they have 5 acres.
Yeah,
you know, 5
exactly,
acres
well,
is
that's,
5 acres.
yeah, that's true.
Still
No,
a
you're
nice,
right, yeah, you're right, yeah,
You
you're
know?
right.
then maybe we can do something for,
No, you're
Mhm.
right. So this would be an opportunity
Yeah.
for, right, yes, I see what you're saying.
yeah, just to include it, just to make
Well,
more
only
awareness.
because we haven't really, I mean, we can sit here and talk all we want, but if we don't know what people in town actually need,
Absolutely.
we're just spinning our wheels anyway, making stuff up people don't care about. Like, so maybe we should ask them what they need,
Yes, what do you
know
need,
what they're
right?
thinking.
Absolutely.
And I think it's a safe bet that we're not gonna have anything to be able to complete by the end of next
No.
month.
No.
Yeah, we
No.
meet once a month.
No.
So, you know, I had told Sarah Wells that I would let her know if we were gonna try and do something this
Yeah.
year. So I'll want me to reply to her and let her
Mhm.
know that we're starting planning to do something,
Yes.
hopefully in the fall.
Yes, the fall would be great to, that's a great goal to put something together. And then, yeah, could you find out the criteria though? Is it the 40 acres?
Okay.
That'd be good. So then we can reach out to more people,
Mm-hmm.
you know, at least, I mean, even if they don't want to do anything, it just gives them
Right.
information, because I
I
think
know, and
people
when I was
don't
working
know.
on updating the plan, they do have a list of, at the assessor's office, A, 61A, 61B,
I probably
and regular
have it.
61,
Yes,
so that's easy to get.
I think I have that
Mhm.
in there, if I dug through it. But, like an even more recent one also than the 2020, so,
Yeah, well, that's what, yeah, it would be good for us to
because
have
I
a more.
think, you know, some things have
I
come
mean,
out.
it's easy to get from
totally.
the assessor's office, I just have to push a couple of buttons, because I had to break it down in the plan
Yeah,
by the different 61 sections.
yeah.
Be sweet to have it electronically though, too.
They
so
have
we
it
can-
electronically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you know what, I'll reach out to the assessors and, get like make sure I have a updated copy.
Yeah.
And then everybody can have an updated copy of that, so we can see. So that'd be great to, educate some more people
And us too.
and,
I mean, it would, yeah, it's like, If we don't know what they're looking for, how can
I don't know, it's almost like once we have that, and maybe if people are interested in what they want, it's like, do we have Wildlands Trust come back again to
I know, I
talk?
thought of that,
You know?
yeah, I
mean,
thought
something-
that same thing.
I mean, something else to think about is there are a lot of people in town who have big pieces of property that aren't in chapter land.
Yeah, I know, how do you, well, I guess that's another
I mean,
assessor's
I don't have
thing.
chapter land, but I
Right.
have a conservation restriction. Do you have
I see what
chapter
you're
land?
saying.
I don't have
You don't have
chapter
chapter land either, and you don't have a CR
And I
either.
don't see it, we are going to do that, so,
Exactly, so I mean, so there are other people with big
Gotcha.
pieces of property that don't have either one.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we need
hear
to
ya.
find that out too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm,
No, I gotcha, interesting.
yeah.
Where are you gonna find them?
The assessor's office.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so, are we talking about, what's his name?
The Wildlands Trust, Scott?
No, the gentleman off of, near you, that's gonna.
Crystalini?
Thank you.
Mm.
Are we discussing that today?
Not today,
Okay.
not today we're not. Okay, so we have a couple of things to work on, assessor's office, and David will reach out to, you said Sarah?
Sarah Wells.
All right. I don't know if we have to vote on this, right? I don't think so, we just discussed it, it wasn't like, all right, well, vote to, I don't know, I don't think we have to vote.
Well, push off this until
Yeah.
next
and-
year, maybe.
yeah. All right,
It's a, deadline's pretty short.
so I wanna make a motion to, we'll have a goal for September for an informational meeting.
I make a motion to have a goal for September for an informational meeting, taking advantage of this neighborhood grant.
I second.
All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
fantastic, okay, so, just to make sure. All right, so the next one I have on reorganizing the board, it wasn't supposed to be there, but, I don't think we have a vice chair. Would anybody like to raise their hand for a vice chair?
Don't everybody jump in.
Everybody jump at once, yes, I know.
I cannot take on vice chair also.
No, you can't. David, are you interested at all?
Oh, we just keep looking right over
I
there.
know.
Look at you, Liz.
I thought you were.
Chops.
Everybody's here, so
Just
you can't
like
pick
you,
the
I'm
person who's
afraid of
not.
messing it up.
There you go. Are we missing anybody?
No.
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 I keep trying to recruit. I have been out recruiting.
Have you?
And they're all
That's in the action plan.
recruit.
Recruit.
So yes.
Get a park commissioner.
You don't have to do anything real, like,
What are the
Wait, that was what I was like,
responsibilities?
so what
I
do we have
guess,
to do?
I guess the only thing is if I couldn't make a meeting and you wanted to hold the meeting, I think that's all your responsibility would
That's
be.
pretty much it.
I would just send you the agenda and then you would sit here and just say, I will try to make every meeting. If not, then if you couldn't make the meeting in, then we just don't have a meeting that night.
He's looking at me.
I make a motion to
Alright.
nominate Dave as the vice chair.
Oh, God, that's not
Pressure,
fair.
we're bullying.
Well, it doesn't sound like there's too much more time involved.
Mm.
So, okay.
Okay.
A
Um,
second, you made a motion?
I
A
did.
second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Yay, we have a vice chair, thank you,
Thank you.
David.
Thank you.
Look at him stepping up. All right, yes, and now we gotta vote, we gotta talk about, discuss the open space meeting dates, so, it's been a mess. But we do have this place for the next year, which is the second Thursday of every month. And I know that may be a problem for some people, but I will then, if we can't do this second Thursday of the month, then I'll have to go and talk to the Council on Aging and change. So I just wanna make sure what date works for everybody, what Thursday in the month,
This one works for me. Works for
This
you.
works for me,
because of historics, right?
yeah.
Okay.
The third Thursday is Historical Commission.
Yes.
Yeah,
The fourth Wednesday is Historical Society.
Right.
yeah. Okay.
What about the first Thursday?
I'm open, I can move my
I'm open.
schedule.
I can too.
I think we changed it because of LakeCAM needing,
Yeah, that
people.
has a lot to do with Lake Cam's
Oh.
schedule.
We have more people now.
We have more people now. Okay, and so, and,
So my conflict is just, the Lions Club meetings are the second and fourth Thursdays of the month.
at like
Oh.
6:30?
Yeah, they start at 6:30.
Oh, so you've been missing the meetings?
Well,
Oh, that's
social hour starts at 6:30, the meeting starts around 7:15. So
Yeah.
I go a little late and make it in time for the meeting or a little late for the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first meeting of the month on the second Thursday, and then I do make the second meeting, which is on the fourth Thursday.
Right, so we don't want the.
So
Okay.
it would be helpful to me if it wasn't on
Yeah,
Yeah,
second
absolutely.
or fourth, but
Okay.
if it has to be, then,
Nope.
I'm making it work.
What's the first Thursday? Is the first Thursday not good for you?
Oh, it's all right.
It's all right? Is
All
the
right for
first
you?
Thursday okay for you?
First Thursday?
Yeah, a month.
Yeah,
Is the first Thursday okay for you? It's okay by me.
Yeah, so then, okay, so I will talk with the COA and change the schedule, so we will be meeting the first Thursday of every month.
That would be cool.
Is there, you have to check on availability of
I
this
do,
room
that's
or
the other
not?
thing, I do have to check on this with the COA to see, but,
Yeah, so that.
for as of right now,
tentative.
put that, it's
On
tentative.
the first, assuming we can get, and the meeting has to be in this room, there's no other option.
Yeah, like I can't get the police station, that's a hard one to get. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know, I could always check with the library. I don't know what their schedules are like, if they're.
The library, I think they close, and that's the reason we've never met
Yeah.
at the library, because
Yeah.
they close.
Right,
And they
so,
wanna go home.
so yeah, this will be tentative, we all agree for the first though, and
Yeah.
I can just talk to them. I mean, even if we did 5:30, could people
Right.
make 5:30 if I did it earlier, in case someone had a
Sometimes I'd
meeting?
be late, but sometimes
You know,
I
then
could make it.
If somebody's at 7 though, then we're pretty quick, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I will talk and, I'll figure that out.
yeah.
Okay, so then the next meeting tentatively would be April 4th. Wish I had
At 6.
at 6. Yeah. So we'll put that down. So I need a motion for the first Thursday of the month.
Well, I'd definitely make a motion to move the meeting to the first Thursdays of each month,
One
if
second.
possible.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And then I'll let everybody know what the COA says.
April 4th?
April 4th will be the next one. That's the first Thursday.
I should be back by then.
Okay. All right, let's see, so news from the different commissions, from the CPC, we're working on, Joan, we will be getting you that agreement for
I'm
your.
still waiting for
Yeah,
that,
we're
right.
finishing that, I think we're voting on that on the, CPC, oh, okay, on the 21st we meet again, so I think we'll be able to finally like vote on it and then pass that
Okay.
out. The CPC is also, we've opened up for people to apply for, apply for projects, so we've gotten a couple in.
When does phase 2 have to be in?
I'm not sure if it's April,
Okay.
no, I'm not sure yet,
Okay,
I can.
because we have to get some carpenters for the museum. We have to get some carpenters for the cupola because the CPC grant passed phase 1. So now we have to get some estimates.
okay.
Yeah, I could be wrong in that, I'll have to double check that,
Okay.
it could even be
Shoot me an
later.
email when you
Oh,
find
yeah,
out, right?
absolutely.
Thanks.
So that's what's going on with the CPC at the moment. Anything you wanna update from historical, or no?
Well, we'll have a meeting in April. For the May meeting, we're going to, before the regular historical commission meeting, we're going to do a meeting of the 175th committee that will be talking about what to do about a parade for the 175th anniversary and other things like that.
Will you be needing volunteers for this group?
We really do need,
We really do.
yes, we need you, yes.
Mm-hmm. Is this something you'll be announcing to the community?
Oh, yes, it's a town committee, or subcommittee of the historical commission.
But, I mean, to, promote like volunteerism for this big,
Yes, there'll be, the word will get out and be put
Okay.
around.
okay.
When is the celebration planned?
2028?
2028?
That'll come up quick. Before you know it.
I did that.
It's the 175th.
Yeah.
We should move someone.
I remember coming to the one, what was the, what one, we were here, and we celebrated, the town had a celebration one time. My kids were very little.
We did the 150th,
Yes.
125th, and the 100th.
Okay, I was
I
here for
was
the
in
one
the parade
fiftieth.
for the 100th.
Aw.
It was the
Yeah.
best all-around baby.
Oh, you told me that.
At the 100th, what happened?
Best all-around baby.
And I was here for the 150th, so that's great.
What did they do for the 150th?
I think it was
Oh,
just
a
a
lot of-
parade.
Oh, we had a big parade.
Yeah,
Big parade.
Parade.
yeah. I remember
Nice.
watching it. I was across from Elliott Farm. I watched it from there because it went down.
Mhm.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice, though. That's pretty neat. I will be around for 2 of them.
You will.
You? 3. Maybe you'll be best all around.
Maybe 4, I'll be the best old lady in 2028.
That'd be great. Maybe you can win again.
Oh, Lord, Lord help us.
I don't know anything really about the APC. Asswamps's high,
I
Dog Pond is
know. I
high.
never got in touch with
Really
Nancy.
It's really high,
Oh. Yeah.
but
Very
we've had,
high.
we've had a lot of rain, so I don't,
Mm-hmm.
and, anything else with historic, or?
Do we have a representative going to this?
Yes.
Is that you?
Okay, you wanna just talk a little bit about it, so, what's going on?
So,
I'm confused. What is this? What's going on here?
we're just gonna, just something that had come up is that David will be attending the master plan committee
Oh, my goodness,
to
that's
represent the
awesome.
open space. He is just stepping up.
Look,
Yes,
so.
I just need to be there and nod, right?
Yeah. And so, he's gonna represent us at the master plan, and he's supposed to hand these out to each of the members? Is he's gonna hand this out to them?
No.
Oh,
They gave me this so we would know what we would be talking about.
oh,
Like over here it would say.
What is this done funded stuff?
See responsible parties.
oh, open space committee, right here. Investigate a transfer development rights bylaw.
So when is this meeting?
They said March 19th.
March 19th.
Oh, that's,
I don't have a time.
next Tuesday, that's why you
Next Tuesday.
mentioned March
Yeah.
19th.
Yeah, yeah. Open space.
And where's it gonna be?
I'm guessing it's at the police station. I mean, if you look through here, like Open Space Committee is currently updating sections of the plan.
Yeah,
I mean, in the process and things like that, so they'll say, well, you'll say, well, the plan is pretty close to done. They ask you, you say we're pretty close to done, we're working on
Yeah.
tying it up, things, something like that.
So, but you're the expert on this, but you can't make it, is that?
We don't have
So-
a town planner.
right.
So,
Things like enhance the,
whose meeting
Open
is
Space
this on the
Committee
19th?
webpage to provide.
It's called
residents-
master plan committee?
Master Plan Committee.
Yeah.
And is there a time set for the meeting?
I mean, there's not a lot in it that pertains to the
I
Open
can
Space
find out for you.
Committee.
There's
I'll
a
find out.
continue to support, protect, and improve Lakeville's agricultural economy. That has open space committee as one of the other responsible parties. There's also update Lakeville's priority protection areas with particular emphasis on habitats, agriculture, and water resources. That's got open space committee on it also.
Oh, we're not on every page. Oh, okay. You're just gonna have to
Keep
nod to like a
going.
couple things.
There's
I thought it was
quite a
every
few.
page.
No, we're not on a lot of pages.
Oh, yeah, we're not. So, yeah, you literally just go, it's work. It's being done.
So you're looking at the lead party column, is that what,
Other responsible parties?
other responsible?
Yeah, it's to the right,
And-
yeah,
and-
it's a
and
little
you'll-
harder
A
to.
lot of these things that they're asking about here are in our goals and objectives in the new plan, so. you know, it's-
Which is it?
Yeah.
I would. I think there was like 4 of them. Is it 4? Utilize effective zoning practices to shape Lakeville's future growth.
And then the goals and objectives, there's a whole page of bylaws.
In the goals and objectives?
Yeah, it's on the back page,
Mhm.
like scenic roads bylaws.
Yep, oh, okay, yep, I
Historic
gotcha.
district and all those things on the
Yep.
back page.
Yep.
And I think one of the goals, I can't remember what's off the top of my head,
Mhm.
I'll work with the planning board to
Mhm.
put bylaws in place to
Mhm.
protect and preserve open space.
Mhm.
And what is left to be done on the open space plan before it gets submitted?
We're still typing it up, like this
I mean,
is,
this has to be done, Tracy has the main body of it already in her office, she's working on it. We need to get these reviewed and get them into the plan.
And that's it?
yeah,
Pretty
everything,
much.
it's in process. We are
We're not
working on it.
waiting for any other information.
So we have to put the appendices in, but that's, I mean, that's not really something that we have to write or do something like this for, because they're already done. They're not anything that we did, like the list of cemeteries, the South Coast Rail, Serped paperwork, Serped documents, Native American documents, the survey that we did, the results of the survey, they're all done.
So with what's left open, an estimate of submittal date would be?
So it's gotta go through
We,
review, though.
right, so
oh,
once
to
we get
review,
it,
submitted for review.
Yeah.
it has
What-
to, I have to pass it out, or we pass it out to all the boards. And then all the boards go through the plan,
So
and
that's the first review
Right,
step.
and then
Yeah.
What would-
they-
what would
they
be
give
the
their
estimate
feedback.
For that?
I don't
Is-
know.
Because
And that actually goes into the plan, because they'll write a letter and say, this is what we'd like, or you need to change this. And that actually becomes part of the open space plan.
Yeah, so we can't give you a date.
So if somebody asks me at this meeting next week, when will you be submitting for review? I can say,
I can get this done this week.
Yeah. Well, I have to
just
go
have
through
to
this and add
focus on
stuff
it.
too.
Right,
Joan gave me.
I mean, that won't take you very long, that's simple.
Yeah,
So just, drop it back off, I'll put it in the plan, give it to Tracy, and I'll also send her the Word document.
I mean, I can give a range, and estimate, April to
maybe
June. somewhere
May
in
to
there.
June,
May to
I
hopefully.
would say May to June.
May to
May to
June.
June would be a
Yeah.
fair estimate.
Yeah.
Okay, if they ask.
If they ask, that would be good. Yeah. Okay. All right.
You weren't here for any of that master plan stuff, were you?
No.
Because they did a whole series of, like, invited the public to,
See, because
Like a
we have to
charrette.
get these back.
took on information
Yeah.
from people,
Like
did
Moses
surveys.
Reed.
Yeah, that's,
It was a really good process.
Brian Hogue.
Over
Oh, this
a
is from
year.
planning board.
Planning
Yeah, a
board.
couple of years, and so this is kind of coming down,
Board of
they're trying to
Selectmen.
implement the master plan.
Serped, Concom,
Yeah, okay.
historical,
Mm-hmm.
so they all get this, they review it, and then they send us their comments back, and that becomes part of the plan.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
I have a question. That book, Joan, you just, yeah,
That's what we updated,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
That's what it'll.
2012, right?
2012.
2012.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it.
There'd be a copy of it in the library if you wanna go
So
look at
There
it.
it is. I thought
This was
there
an update
copies
of the
at
last
thing,
one, so we incorporated some of this and we changed a lot of it, you'll attest to that.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
maybe there's one at the town hall.
There is.
Yeah. Any other discussion, anything?
Well, just, if there's anything else you can add, so I'm prepared for this meeting next week.
I don't think it's that
Yeah, you're more,
hard.
I think you're more nervous.
I think you're more nervous than you need to be.
You know, I might be the historical commission, so I'll be your shotgun rider.
Well, you-
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, yeah. I can nod and I can
Yeah.
answer a couple things.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got the answers. You said maybe May, June. We'll start passing them around, so that would be great. And we're working on it, so it's in progress.
We're in a really good place now.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
This is, yeah.
I mean,
this
I
is
mean, I've
the
already done the
long
new,
haul.
the list of maps, the list of tables, but we can't really done with them until the whole plan is together, because we can't put the page numbers together.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're whipping right through them.
Also, if you look at this, you know how Joan asked us to look at this and give any feedback, you're gonna see that the goals for some of the stuff they're talking about
That's right,
here
exactly.
are in
You could-
here.
Yeah,
That's exactly
So-
right.
You'll be able to, yep, that's in our goals. That's in
Exactly.
our- Yep.
yep,
Yep, that's good.
yeah. All right, does anyone make a motion to end?
Okay, I'll make the motion that we adjourn.
Thank you,
I
Sean.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.